Hi, my name is Bill Steele, and I want to share some things with you regarding TFE, or Theological Field Education. For those of you who are in the Masters in Christian Counseling program, this next school year, I'm going to be teaching a TFE section that's going to start in August, and you're going to want to enroll in that because it's tailored for the MAC students. First of all, just a little bit about me. I retired in 2019 after about a 40-year span serving as a pastor and missionary. I began the MAC degree that fall and graduated in 2021. The last year of my degree, I took TFE, while at the same time counseling a dozen or so clients a week. Near the end of my degree, I was asked to put together a TFE section especially suited for MAC students, and if we didn't have enough to fill out the section, other students would be invited to be a part of that TFE section who were in a counseling-related ministry. So this TFE section is specifically tailored for those wanting a TFE experience from the vantage point of a counseling ministry. So if you're planning on graduating next year and you have not taken TFE, by this May 15, you're going to need some important information so you can give it to the TFE department by that date. Remember, May 15. Let me outline briefly what that looks like. First, you should go into Gateway's website to Academics and scroll down to Theological Field Education, where you're going to find the handbook along with some other information you'll need to begin this journey. So a couple of important things to remember right now that you need to do. That is, one, secure a place where you're going to be serving in the counseling ministry. This position should last for the term of the TFE year. Your place of ministry can vary depending on your current involvement in ministry, and it may be the same location where you're currently serving, or it could be another location tailored to meet your ministry and counseling. Secondly, you'll need a field mentor who has at least a master's degree in counseling, and preferably one who is actively involved in the counseling ministry. This person will meet with you once a week over a 10-month period and will go over your counseling experiences and help give you some insight into what's happening in your ministry. And three, along with a ministry location and a field mentor, you're going to need to find a spiritual mentor. Regarding your spiritual mentor, there are no educational requirements for this person, but they do need to know you, and they need to have some depth of experience in spirituality, because they're going to spend time with you once a month over the course of a year, talking about your goals and your plans for ministry and how the Lord is leading you, your struggles, your future thoughts, etc. So in August, when classes begin and you've settled into the ministry location with your field mentor and your spiritual mentor, you're going to connect with my wife, Dr. Debbie Steele, to be a part of what's called a ministry resource group. The ministry resource group, or sometimes it's referred to as the ministry reflection group, is going to meet once a month throughout the school year with a brief break over the Christmas, New Year's holiday. So this is sort of a support group for you, and the group will include your peer students who meet with you weekly in your TFE class. My wife will serve as the leader of this MRG, and as a group of students in the MAC program, and maybe with a handful of others in counseling ministry, depending on how many MAC students we have that year, you guys are going to be meeting and reviewing videos and talking about what's happening, looking into some critique and trying to understand what can be worked on or improved in the counseling experience. Students each month will rotate throughout the year, showing different video segments of their counseling experience for the purpose of getting better learning experience out of the TFE program. So with all that in mind, just a couple of things to review. May 15 of this year is the date you need to remember to get all of this information to the TFE department. Secondly, don't forget your field mentor must have at least a master's in counseling degree to be able to supervise you. And all this needs to go to the TFE department for approval as you begin to set up the best TFE experience you can have next year. Now, if you want to get more experience in counseling, And if you want a great TFE experience in this counseling arena, you can do that next year through your TFE experience. So as you prepare for the class by looking into ministry locations, finding your field mentor and your spiritual mentor, you're going to need to register for my TFE section. So when it's time to register, look for my section, which is only offered as a remote class. This is important to remember. It's only offered under the remote class listings on Tuesdays from 6 o'clock until 7:50 throughout the fall and spring semester. Select that section, and if you have any trouble selecting it and registering, contact me or my wife or the TFE office. So good luck as you continue these final stages of your program, and may God bless you as you're looking specifically for how He can use you in this TFE experience.